Every note, every rhythm, and every voice raised in devotion tells a story of survival, faith, and identity. This is the story of Kirtan, the devotional music of Indo-Fijian people. The Kirtan symbolizes Indo-Fijian cultural heritage, preserving identity through songs and music. When our ancestors arrived in Fiji under British indenture over a century ago, they brought with them virility, but amongst those few things was their music. The harmonium and dholak became the instrument of soul, and the kirtan the language of heart. Kirtan is more than music. It is prayer, history, memory passed from generations to generation. It teaches values, offers peace, and strengthens our sense of belonging. Before we move on further, let's meet our Kirtan singer, Mr. Samal Chand.
Hello everyone, my name is Monish Kumar and today we are with Mr. Samal. I know he'll be busy today, we will be preparing for bhajan, kirtan and everything, so I wanted to take the interview now. So, what is your age?
My age is 21.
21. Very young, eh? So, how did you start singing kirtan?
When I was small, at the age of 5 or 6, my father taught me how to play harmonium and the meaning of kirtan. And from that age, I started learning harmonium, dholak and other musical instruments in religion.
So, at a very young age, you are preserving our cultural form. Eh? Kirtan is a cultural form, so you are preserving that for the future. As your father, like he is teaching you, I think you also have a brother, two brothers. Eh? They also sing kirtan. They're as good as you.
Yes, they are this.
So your
Because
whole
our parents, they play an important role. They preserve our culture by teaching their students, children.
It's nice to see that a family teaches kirtan to all their sons and daughters. Okay, the next question. What is kirtan and why it is important in Indo-Fijian culture?
Kirtan is a form of devotional singing, or we can say bhakti in our language. It is sung during and it also praises God, and it is sung during a religious gathering. And for us Indo-Fijian Hindus, it is a way to express our spirituality and connections to our ancestors.
Okay, what was the kirtan that you sung?
Kirtan was on Hanuman, Lord Hanuman, that where we praise to him, and also Lord Ram.
Okay, how do instruments like dholak and harmonium add meaning to kirtan?
For harmonium, it gives life to the singing kirtan, gives music, which keeps the kirtan alive. And for dholak, it keeps the rhythm flowing with the kirtan, and to the musical instrument that is being played together brings the spiritual energy to kirtan.
How does singing kirtan helps young Indo-Fijians to stay connected to their identity?
It teaches them our language, values, and the feeling of unity.
What advice would you give to young people about preserving this part of our culture?
Don't be ashamed of your religion, your roots. Be independent in your religion. Learn the kirtan, and ask your elders to pick up the harmonium and start.
Do you think kirtan is at risk of being forgotten in today's modern world?
Yes, it is. Many youths are drawn into the Western music, or they don't have interest in the religion music, kirtans, bhajans, they are drawn into the Western music, or they don't understand the language used in kirtan.
So now let's move on and see our cultural form Kirtan, sung by Mr. Samal Chand. Voices like these remind us of what we are in danger of losing if we don't act now. Today, many young Indo-Fijians are disconnected from their cultural roots. But through music, we can rebuild the bridge. Teaching Kirtan is teaching identity, pride, and spirituality. When we sing together, we remember who we are. We remember the voices of our grandparents, the teaching of our temples, and the rhythm of our heritage. Their message is clear. Don't be ashamed of your culture. Pick up the harmonium, join the Kirtan, and keep the tradition alive. The harmonium and the dholak and the human voice, together they form more than a melody. They form our legacy, and through Kirtan, that legacy will continue to echo in every Indo-Fijian's heart. This documentary is dedicated to all those who preserve our past, protect our present, and inspire our future.
Thanks for watching.